Hello guys.
Welcome back to another video.
Today I wanted to talk to you about the first Roblox game I played, and since that day I regret nothing. Nothing. I'm talking about the unmatched, most epic, and one of the highest standard games of its time. Nothing more, nothing less. YBA. As always, on this type of video will be divided into two sections. The journey
of
its downfall, causes, and what's happening in YBA right now.
That's not me. I just wanna be more than a memory. If you dream about me when
But anyway, let's talk about the most important factor in the game's downfall. Very few updates. Finding any leaks or sneak peeks of this game was like God coming down from the sky and greeting you. There was so little respect that Oshuki had for the game that I don't even blame why the community got so crazy and started fighting amongst themselves.
Let me pull my stand out!
There was an immense lack of communication about the updates or
the future.
of the game. What they showed about the game felt like treasure maps, but instead of a treasure they led to a fucking wall. To make matters worse, the owner decided to open a Patreon to post all the sneak peeks there. Not only did he leave the community with no information about the future updates for months, but no, the only way to know what was happening was to pay for a Patreon. Speaking from experience, I basically joined the game during the White Snake update, and everything was happening. The progression, the stunts that were genuinely well made, despite being so dated compared to today's Roblox games. The quality was amazing, but everything felt minimized once I realized the owner wasn't putting much effort into the game. And trust me, it was pretty frustrating to have so little content in the game. And the exploiters, bro, the exploiters keep flooding silver run matches, making it impossible to win. But well, I guess with everything the devs and Roblox have done now, they have a better anti-cheat. But back then, they didn't even bother to improve it. So just imagine the experience and the huge
Variety
of hackers that keep causing trouble. But from then on, they had a great game with immense potential but bad management by the devs and the owner. With all the false promise they made, deceiving us and messing it up until the point where they release another game thinking it will be a good idea, copying the style of the strongest battlegrounds. But yeah, that turned it out very badly. And not only that, the game didn't last more than a day alive. Sounds ironic, right? All the consequences they face it with the supposed end of the YBA, they transfer it to another game, doing exactly the same thing and sending it to the grave much faster. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of these kind of games, but the game, based on the trailer, seemed well made. But if I'm being honest, I think everything that happened in the previous game had a purpose, which we will discuss next.
that's not me. I just wanna be more than a memory. If you dream about me when
We could say that YBA is in its redemption arc, not only coming back from the dead for the 5th time. If you pay attention to the updates, they're practically weekly, just like in the Woken. But thinking with a clear head and looking at YBA's history, two things could happen. The game updates and dies again, like always, or something never seen before happens. The YBA team starts working like crazy. But maybe all of this is happening because, if I remember correctly, they gave control to Paragon over the game's decisions. Possibly one of the best decisions they've made so far. Because, I mean, just look at the updates. Shadow the World, possibly one of the most fun stunts I've used. It has a playstyle that's a bit different from the others, and I think
that's what makes it even more fun.
while I was editing the video, the update dropped, and the most I could test was Red Hot Chili Pepper. And I think it's a great idea for it
Uzuki
to be making more non-canon stunts, because they can really save a lot of work by combining them with mod specs. And I mean, who won't want to use one of those mod specs? In my opinion, Red Hot is a balanced stunt, even though it's a part of a mod spec. And it's very fun. I love to see more specs or stunts that incorporate some of the mod specs. I feel like it's something they should take advantage of. What I want to get at is that Suki is really cooking up something great, and let's hope this pace of updates continues for a long time. And if you're one of those people who play YBA 2 or 3 years ago, I truly think it's worth giving it another shot. Maybe it's not the same as before, but trust me,
It's definitely
worth trying again. And with that, we conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.